I'm Nasim Sonboli. I recently got my PhD from University of Colorado Boulder, and right now I'm a postdoc student at Tufts University. So what I want to talk about today is the intersection of data minimization and fairness. So machine learning systems are developing so fast, and a lot of our decision-making processes are delegated to them, especially now. So in order for these systems to make decisions for us, they have to know us. And in order for them to know us, they have to collect a lot of data about us. But now, today, as a society, we are realizing more and more that these data collection processes are causing issues for everybody. Causes like privacy issues. What if that data that they're collecting is hacked? And what if third parties, what if they're sold to third parties? What if like these data is biased and causes the models to act the same way? So general data protection regulations in Europe, which is called GDPR, are a set of principles basically for all the companies to protect the consumer privacy. And a lot of the countries are also applying these rules to protect these data privacy, like Australia, Canada, all around the world. And a lot of the states in the US are also applying the same or similar regulations. So these principles try to protect our data. Some of these principles, like examples of these principles, are accuracy, transparency, fairness, data minimization, and so on and so forth. So data minimization that I'm working here on is basically limiting the companies to gather as minimum data as possible while it's adequate, it's relevant, and it's specifically designed for the purpose that these companies have, not more than that, and not the irrelevant data to their purpose. So on the other hand, like this data should be enough to so these companies can provide a good quality of service for people. So the other principle, one of the core principles of GDPR, is fairness. Fairness means that whatever we're doing with that data, the data collection, the data processing shouldn't cause any harms for individuals or society. It should be fair. So these rules and regulations are very general. They're very vague. So, and the intersection of these rules aren't studied. So what I'm studying here is basically ideas to operationalize the concept of the principle of data minimization through active learning strategies. And I'm investigating the intersection of fairness and the trade-off of fairness with data minimization. So I'm using active learning. Active learning is a smart way to collect data so you can achieve a purpose, based on their informativeness, based on their representativeness. You collect the data and you make sure you achieve your goal. Let's say you achieve a high accuracy or fairness, and etc. So I'm this data collection, let's say we apply the data minimization, we still might cause some unfairness. We might collect an unbalanced data. We might collect more data in the majority group than the minority group. So the minority group might not experience the same quality of data as the others. So what I want to do is to design an active learning strategy, as this is a means of applying the data minimization rules, while making sure that we have a reasonable accuracy so the companies can apply these and use these basically methods. And at the same time, making sure that we're not increasing unfairness or making sure that we're decreasing unfairness, basically. So I'm using active learning strategies as a means of implementing and operationalizing data minimization principles. And I'm studying the intersection of the data minimization principle with the fairness principle. So my goal is to design a method that incorporates these two and And I'm curious to see what the trade-off between these two concepts are and how we can apply them together.